Your future is more open to you now than it has ever been before. You have new tools and skills to help you navigate life's ups and downs and set your course for better health, better relationships, and greater joy. Lean into those possibilities and listen to those whisperings that lead you higher towards more meaning and fulfillment. This is your life, and you have the reins. Welcome to the Serve, Love, Lift podcast. I'm Tiffany Garvin. Years ago on a quiet beach in Hawaii, I felt the weight of the pain and struggles we all face in this world and how much we need each other. Soon after, this movement was born to serve, love, and lift. I believe that we are meant to serve the world with our unique gifts, love ourselves and others, and lift each other up to live with joy. This podcast is here to help you heal your heart and your life and empower you on your path to becoming the best version of yourself. I invite you to listen carefully and jot down notes that come to mind, whether they come from me or from your own heart. Then, share this episode with 3 people who you feel could use it today. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get going. Can you believe that this is the 25th episode and season 1 finale of the Serve, Love, Lift podcast? What a journey we've been on together. We've explored different ways to live our lives above the line in creation mode instead of below in survival mode. We're not talking about merely surviving. Serve, Love, Lift is a movement to live above the line in joy, service, and purpose. Throughout these months, we've talked about serving those around us and in our community with our unique gifts. Our guests have shared how we can do this through charity work, daily life, and even in our professional lives. We've talked about learning how to better love ourselves and others. Sometimes it's about forgiveness and compassion, and other times it's about feeling safe to let love in or let our love and light shine. We've also talked about lifting ourselves from our wounds and traumas and lifting others so we can all live with more joy. What a ride! Let's take a moment to look back over these last 6 months of episodes and recognize some things that happened. Consider for a moment how you've grown. Do you remember where you were when you joined us? What have you learned? I invite you to go back and review some of your favorite episodes, this time with the knowledge and insight you gained since then. Pay attention to see how different you feel, how you've risen above those challenges to see more clearly your way through them. The wounds you faced don't have power over you anymore. You've overcome so much. Let your heart fill with gratitude for the growth and healing you've experienced. How have you become stronger? Are you less reactive to life and more proactive in creating the life you desire? Do you feel more peaceful? You've learned mindset strategies and techniques to help you heal from your past, to overcome your current challenges, and build your belief in yourself and all the beauty inside of you. You're no longer subject to your environment in the same way that you were. You are more empowered to make choices that move your life forward. Speaking of moving forward, how do you want your next 6 months to look? My desire for you is to live more above the line in creation mode than below it in survival mode. Is that your desire for yourself? If so, what goals are you going to work on? What gifts and talents will you develop? What are you going to do differently or better? The options are nearly endless. Your new and more inspired life is in front of you. Now, Are we completely healed from all our wounds? Of course not. That's not the goal. There will still be external opposition, internal resistance, and limits for you to break through. Until life ends, it will bring us one new challenge after another. The goal is to manage those difficulties better, grow through them instead of being squashed by them, and experience more peace and joy along the way. Your future is more open to you now than it has ever been before. You have new tools and skills to help you navigate life's ups and downs and set your course for better health, better relationships, and greater joy. Lean into those possibilities and listen to those whisperings that lead you higher towards more meaning and fulfillment. This is your life, and you have the reins. Let's take a quick break. To go along with your new mental and emotional freedom to move your life forward, consider creating a solid foundation for your physical health to build upon. doTERRA's Epic Supplement Pack Lifelong Vitality has the building blocks I love and may just be what you're looking for. The trio includes your Cellular Vitality Complex, Essential Oil Omega Complex, and Food Nutrient Complex. You can learn more about doTERRA and their world-class products at tiffanygarvin.com/wellness. You'll be glad you did. Are you excited to get going? Or do you feel some hesitation with all this talk about having power over your life and moving forward? Check in and see what your body is saying. Is it energized and ready? Or do you suddenly have tension in your neck or a stomach ache? Listen to your thoughts. Are they supportive, motivating, and clear? Or are they spewing negativity, planting doubts, and confusing? Pay attention to your emotions. Are you feeling light, happy, and confident? Or heavy, anxious, and overwhelmed? Don't worry, I've got you. It's all just information. Your body is communicating with you and letting you know there's something here you can heal so you can move forward on your new path. It's just an internal obstacle surfacing to be resolved. Here's a quick but meaningful tangent. There's a difference between an experience and your reaction to it, right? For example, you hurt your leg and that has a certain level of pain. Your reaction to that injury can take on a whole life of its own. Fear, anxiety, overwhelm, and even panic can develop to accompany the initial wound and blow it out of proportion to where the minimal pain you once felt is now a disaster. Picture a child falling down with an audience or without. With an audience, the reaction to the circumstance can be pretty epic. Without an audience, the child may look around to check for an audience and finding no one, simply gets up and moves on. Now, I'm not saying that you're overreacting in order to get attention, but your subconscious might be. Another example is when a coworker gets angry and takes it out on other employees. You can watch with curiosity and caution, not react, and then get on with your work. Or you can get triggered, become anxious, and build up a pretty good headache. One situation, two very different reactions and outcomes. The difference? It's how reactive you are to the situation. With every buried wound, there's a frequency just waiting to resonate with an external trigger and react. The fewer of these we have tucked away inside of us, the less we react to difficult experiences. Got it? we've been healing the subconscious wounds for months now that contribute to these bigger reactions. I hope you've noticed the difference in yourself and how much better you respond to the stuff life's been throwing at you. You've come so far. All right, back to your body communicating to you its approval or disapproval of your plans to take the reins of your life and create something wonderful. How are you feeling? Or should I say, how are you reacting? No judgment here. Remember, it's just information. Identify it, thought, emotion, physical discomfort, and how intense is it? Minimal? Kind of annoying? Or pretty bad? Let's take care of that. Ready? Let go of this first layer. Think the word release and breathe. Let's go a bit deeper. Restore and breathe. Get rid of any energetic interference. Remove and breathe. Now focus on hope, clarity, and power to move forward. Strengthen that feeling and breathe. Let's throw in some physical support and think heal and take a deep breath. Let's do another round together. Here we go. Release and breathe. Restore and breathe. Remove and breathe. Strengthen all the good in you and breathe. Last, heal and take one more deep breath. Well done. You're amazing. I'm so grateful to have been on this journey with you for the last several months. Your growth and your gratitude have inspired me and brought me so much joy. Don't worry, it's not over. We're just finishing one chapter and preparing for the next. Stay close, and you'll be ready for when the next part of our journey together begins. In the meantime, keep up the good work. Find new ways to serve, love, and lift in your part of the world. Lean into opportunities that invite you to live your life above the line, and you will create greatness. You are a force for good, and the world needs you. Thank you for being part of Season 1 of the Serve, Love, Lift podcast. I'll see you soon. Thank you for being with me. Remember to share this episode with 3 people who you feel could use it today. Don't want to wait for next season for new insights and wisdom? Go to www.tiffanygarvin.com/emotional healing for a free guide to help you begin healing the emotional wounds that are holding you back. Again, the link is tiffanygarvin.com/emotional healing. It will be in the show notes as well. I believe in you. See you next time.